getting ready to take this light fixture down. Gotta see where the screws are here. Make sure I've got my light switch off, which I do. This is gonna slide right down. I want to make sure that can be slid straight down. I'm going to leave that one so I can get this one because it's harder to reach this one. Actually, you know what? I'm right-handed, so I'm going to do that one last. So does it matter how you do things? Yeah, sometimes it does. Okay, I've got that one screw off. Now I can hold that up there with my left hand and undo this. Oh, okay, now just slide this down. Simple as that. Now this light fixture, first off, this ballast, if you wanted to save this light fixture and replace it, replace the ballast, you could, but this is not an electronic style ballast. You're going to have to replace it with an electronic style ballast nowadays. I don't even think you can get this style here with the bigger bulbs. It's set up for T8 lamps, which is the thinner bulb. See, this is a thinner bulb. Usually the other bulbs are thicker in diameter, bigger in diameter than this one. I don't even know if you can get those anymore. So if you're thinking of reusing this, you might want to think twice. You'd go down to the store and you could probably buy a new one for cheaper than it's going to cost you to replace all this stuff and mess around with it. Why not just get a new one? This thing's about 50, well, not 50, 30 years old anyways, okay? There's a tip for you. If you're unsure if this is an electronic style ballast or not, all you have to do is lift this and tell and see how thick this is. This is probably about 1.5 inches thick, and the electronic ballasts are much thinner than that, plus they're lightweight. They're very thin. They don't weigh very much, and so that's how you could tell. I know this is an old style one, and this fixture has seen its life and it's ready to go bye-bye. We're going to get back to this wire in a little bit. See, this is going to slide back up into the attic area. It's right down at an eave, and I'm hoping not to have to crawl back down there. We're going to address this later, but for the meanwhile, just on the chance that somebody happens to turn the light switch on and somebody's not paying attention and whacks themselves with this, I'm just going to put the old wire nuts back on, and sometimes you can get them to stick, other times you can't. Like this is a rubber style and this is not fitting on there. This one is a hard plastic one and it's screwed right on there. Okay, so that's not going to work. I'm just going to get another wire nut for that, just to be on the safe side. And I happen to have, I saved one from taking some other electrical apart, and this one's a heavy plastic one. It's got a small hole in there, and that's going to fit on there. Okay, sometimes they say don't use old wire nuts, depending how many wires you have underneath there and stuff, but in some cases I save them and I use them. Okay, we'll get back to this later. Is the inspector alive and well? Yes, he is still here, making sure I do a proper job. He's always trying to look out for my safety. Thanks again, Pops.
Proper so far, good.
Yeah.
It's good so far, same thing.
Thank you.